Okay, welcome again to Big O Blog. It's a Saturday evening, about 6:30, and I'm having a cup of coffee. I use fresh coffee. I actually use coffee beans and I grind the beans. I use the Arabic coffee, and the reason I use that is this: I understand that's much better for blood sugar and blood pressure and so on. And as you know, Big O Blog is about controlling diabetes. As a type 2 diabetic that has been controlling his diabetes for the last 2 years and doing extremely well, and hoping that you are doing well too. I do everything I do, whether it's my coffee or my food, I try to get food and ingredients that work with me to constantly help me to maintain low blood sugar and low blood pressure. And I've been studying coffee a little bit, and I understand that coffee is supposed to be pretty good. And they actually estimated, say, 2 cups of coffee a day is optimum, whether it's decaf or not decaf, to help with your blood sugar and your pressure. And it's actually have a lot of good in it for your body. I'm not going to go into the details of the different ingredients, but it's actually good. So I do drink a couple of cups of coffee a day, sometime one, sometime two. And right now I'm having a cup and I'm about to have dinner. This is a big dinner. It's fat. And it's a big dinner because I woke up this morning, I had a very good breakfast. I enjoyed my breakfast and my blood sugar was maintained very well during the day. I went out in the yard and I did some work, and I did some work around the yard and get some things done. So the wife needed me. She was doing something, I was doing some things, and we got a lot done today. Now she and my daughter went out to show my daughter's visiting for the weekend, and when they went to play. So I'm home here by myself. So I decided, while I'm eating, I'm going to do a video because this food I know is going to be a good one. So I said, let me do a video on this one. I ate at about 10 o'clock this morning. I had some breakfast. It wasn't too big, but it was good. And it maintained me all day. I've been fasting all day, basically working without eating. And I feel pretty good, because, to keep my weight down, I have to let my blood sugar go down, and I let my liver kick in and feed my body with sugar, right? I cannot only feed my body through my mouth all the time, as I wouldn't keep my weight down. I'm going to gain the weight and get back to the size I was before. So to keep my weight down, I have to put some in my mouth, but let my kidney provide some sugar for the body, because the body functions on sugar. Everything is on sugar, and it needs it. You can't run from that. But it's how you manage it. And if you look at my videos, I'm managing it too by understanding the food I eat, managing the way I eat the food and the combination of food I eat. So my blood sugar is being maintained pretty good. I'm usually under 140 after everything I eat now, because I really know my food now. I didn't know my food and how to combine my food. I couldn't keep my blood sugar down. And as you know, I had issues with that cloudiness in the eyes, pains in the joints, and weight gain. Once I figured out how to do my combinations, I was able to get rid of the cloudiness in my eyes. I would get rid of the joint pains. I don't have arthritis. I thought I did. It was high sugar. And I learned to, I walk every day about an hour, and it works no problem. By eating properly and keeping my diabetes down, it also keeps my pressure down, you see? So it's like a tube, it's benefit all around, because diabetes is the foundation of almost everything else you can suffer with. Heart attacks, strokes, high blood sugar, so much different things diabetes lead to. So by managing my diabetes, I keep my blood sugar low, I'm managing everything else at the same time, you see? So today, this food is going to be really cool. I can say it's a big one because I'm hungry, all right? My blood sugar been down for a few hours. Well, I got kind of hungry around 2 o'clock, and I had a cracker with a little jelly on it. That's it, just to keep me, because I was working and I needed a little energy, and I did that. So my sugar jumped a little bit when I did that. And I always take my sugar before I test my food. And one of the reasons I do that is, suppose I wasn't ready. Suppose my sugar been high from what I eat before. Testing this food is a waste of time. Because now, if I start off really high, let's say I'm 140, and I go and eat this food now, and after an hour I'm at 200. That doesn't tell me anything because I started off too high in the first place. So that's why it's important that I test my blood sugar before I eat, so then I know how the food actually affects me. So I want to start with a low blood sugar and then see where it takes me an hour and a half. So I tested my blood sugar already before. I didn't want to do a live today, and it was 108. And usually my blood sugar is under 100 most time of the day, but I had to eat something. I had to eat a cracker with some cheese jelly on it just to give me energy as I was working in the yard doing some work, and it's kind of hot. And work takes energy, okay? I need some sugar to do the work. So I starting off at, it's not focusing, 108. Didn't focus too good, but 108. You know, I'm telling. So, and if you look at my readings, just if you could, mind you, if you could see the readings here. I keep really low. Well, you can't see too good, but anyway, I keep really low readings because I eat very well, and that's why I'm sharing it. Because if you know I can eat very well, and I keep my weight down, and I keep my sugar down, then you can do the same, right? You understand what I do. You know what you like to eat. Use your food to test. Try your combinations, your variety to test. You don't have to do what I do. See? You can do your own thing, but the most important thing is to understand the carbs in the food, how you're eating it, and how you're combining them to eat it. We're not on any special diet, any carb diet or protein diet, any kind of diet. We're just eating food we like. We're just eating them carefully together. So I eat everything. There's nothing off limit. There's only certain food I don't eat at all because it's just too terrible. And that's pasta. I try my best. I might take a little taste every now and then, but I don't play with it because it just doesn't work. But most other food works, especially natural food, herbs and vegetables. And I don't cook with any seasonings, any powders and stuff. Because when I first started doing this and I stopped using the powder, I lost 10 pounds. So obviously those powders have a lot of sugar in them, concentrated sugar, you see? So I don't mess with that. I use all natural herbs and tomatoes and onions and garlics and stuff to cook my food. That's it. And salt and black pepper, nothing else. All right. So now I'm going to show you this plate. And you'll say, wow, it's a big plate. I'm a big guy, though. I'm 6'4". Yeah. 6'4", 175 now. That's my track weight. That's back in college. It's good. I'm enjoying this here. So let me show you this food I'm going to eat here now. All right. So what I have here is, I'm going to point them out. I have broccoli, cauliflower, carrot. These were steamed in my steamer for about 2 or 3 minutes. I have some sweet potatoes, American yellow sweet potato, and it's mixed with a little cream of potato. Now, most of my carbs is right here, and my sugar is going to be right here in this. Then I have black eyed peas, and again, it's cooked well, seasoned, which you can see the herbs in between it. Then I have a little bit of lamb. I have a little lamb I cook also, and I have a piece of salmon. I cook salmon also. I told him my plate was going to be big because I'm hungry. And I was feeling to eat a variety of tasty food. And my salmon is very tasty. I cook it with all the herbs and stuff. Salt make it tasty, but I use Himalaya salt, or I use the sea salt. And I don't use too much. But it's very strong, and it doesn't have any chemicals in it, any caking agents and so on. So this is a big plate, see? But it's a beautiful plate. Look at the colors. See, the colors tells you how good the plate is. Because I have the proteins, there's 2 sets of protein right here. And then the beans is carbohydrates, but the beans have a lot of fiber. And I'm going to show you some of the nutritious facts I download. I kind of copy from the internet, and I'll just show them next on the pictures coming up here. And you will see the nutritious facts, and you can look these up yourself. But this has the most carbs right here, about 30-something grams per cup. But it has plenty of fiber, or 9 grams of fiber also. So that's going to take care of that sugar. And then the cauliflower and the broccoli, lots of fiber, and the potato. So I'm getting some carbs here and some sugar, but I'm getting a lot of fiber. Then I'm getting the protein. So basically, this combination is well balanced. And I should not be very high after an hour and a half. Now I'm starting at 108. I usually start under 100. I'm starting at 108 because I say I had a cracker and some jelly on it. when I was working a little while ago there. But this shouldn't be too bad still. I have confidence in this. Now I could be wrong, but I have confidence in this. So I'm sharing this to show you, you do the same thing. You know, pick the food you like, but understand how you mix them together. Mix your protein, mix your carb, make sure you have lots of fiber, right? This plate is like taking a vitamin. When I show you, when I show you the ingredients in these plates, if you look at just the nutritious ingredient and the minerals, everything in here has as much minerals and nutrition as a vitamin tablet. So when you eat like this, you're getting all the nutrients you need, plus a tasty dish. You're getting 2 meat and a couple of sides, right? So this is a beautiful, beautiful meal for a diabetic to eat. So you don't have to say I cannot eat properly as a diabetic. I can't eat this, I can't eat that. You don't have to, because you could. You see, and this is very tasty. You smell this food, it smells extremely good, right? So this is my big plate today, and I'm going to sit down and eat and enjoy this plate. An hour and a half, I will come back and let you know how this plate work out. But let me take a taste of this food so you see that. Well, my face, I will tell you if it's good. You will see right away if it's good because I cooked it, but I hadn't really tasted it yet. So I'm going to start eating my food. Let me taste my beans. Perfectly done. Perfectly done. Perfectly done. If you're a friend of mine and you're watching this, and you're in Texas, give me a call. I'll let you come by and visit me, and I'll cook for you. And you see how tasty this food is without all that powder and stuff. You see what my food is. If you're a friend of mine and you're in Texas, call me. Dallas in particular. Call me and let you come over and we cook something and we eat it. Right? No. Beautiful. If you don't have diabetes, you should eat like this also. There's no sense in waiting to get diabetes to start eating right. That's what I did. Big mistake. So don't say, I don't have diabetes, I don't have to watch these things. You don't want to get diabetes because it's secret. It stayed with you for a long time. You think you're okay, and all of a sudden at 55, 56, 60, 61, 62, 60, boom, it show up at a very high level because it's hidden there all the time and you didn't know. And now you feel like it's too late and it's very hard to give up your food you're eating and then you eat yourself into a way, you know? Because I've seen it. I've seen family members who could not maintain eating a balanced meal for the diabetics and still drink all the sodas and drink all the fried food and still do all that stuff and without any balance and didn't make it. Whereas you can still eat those things in moderation with balance and survive nicely. You know? So don't wait to get diabetes to listen to me. Listen to me now. I'm not going to stop doing this because if I help one person, I feel blessed. One person, I feel blessed. You know, we fight for all kinds of things in life. We fight for all types of material things. And if you know me well, you know I'm not a real material person. I love material things, but because of my experience in life, I know you can lose everything you have in a wink of an eye. But if you have your health, you can get it back. Because I did that 3 times. Lost everything. And make it back again. Because once you know how to survive, you can survive anywhere. But you can't survive without your health. So, health first. Health first. Then love. Then all the things in the world you want. You should be fine. But you can do what you want. You can be as smart as you want. If you're unhealthy, useless. Can't help nobody. Can't love nobody if feeling healthy. So try eating healthy. Try following Bego. By the way, my name is Oswald Peters. My friend called me Bego, and I decided to use it in my video. Partner of mine is called Cedric Wooten. A real good engineer. One of the best guys I ever met. Awesome dude. And I said I will use that name one day in his honor. He's alive. I say in his honor, but he's alive. He's my good friend. And it's just in his honor, you know? And his daughter married a Peters. So he's more family now. Anyway, let me go and finish this food before I bite my mouth again. I almost bite my lip there talking. Let me eat this food. And about an hour and a half, I'll come back and let you know how this worked out, okay? Blessings. You take care. Like, subscribe to the video. You know, let YouTube help me a little bit to share this word. You know, and if you know anybody, if I'm anywhere and you think I can just talk to some people and share my experience, I'm not a doctor, it's not scientific, but I can tell you, look at my weight. I use this I actually manage my weight with my eating. I manage my pressure, my diabetes, and my weight from eating this way. I don't have to do no exercise to lose weight. I didn't do no eating. I just lose the weight because I'm doing the right thing with the food. If we eat the right food, we can gain no weight. In the right way, with the right fasting, and so we can't gain no weight. I don't, no more. So, all right. So help me spread the word. Let's help some other people together. And make sure you don't get diabetes. If you have it, make sure you manage it well. All right. So blessings. Take care. Love you guys. I'll be back in an hour and a half and give you the results. Okay. Blessings. Yeah, man. You see, I'm singing a happy song there. Oh my God, my papa coming. We gonna cook rice and peas to eat. We gonna cook rice and peas and boil up some, and then wait till my mama come. Oh my God, my papa coming. We gonna cook rice and peas to eat. Hey, you know, old folk music, eh? Very nice, very nice. That's a happy song though, because after having a big meal like that, that was a big meal. The plate was full, and there's a good variety of food in that plate. But I'm still full after an hour and a half, and I took my reading, and my reading is 136. 136. Okay, that's a good for the size of that meal and the quality of that meal. 136 is good because my target is always under 140. Even if it was over 140 a little bit, it'd be okay. Because when you eat so much food, you're putting a lot in there. I had like big carbs and things in there too. So, but the way it came back down so fast, even with all the beans and so the amount of fiber and stuff, bring it down pretty quickly, you see? So that means my pancreas is working pretty good, and I'm almost functioning like a non-diabetic. Because like, you know, for diabetic type 2, under 180 is good after this time, after hour and a half, or 45 minutes, you know, right there. Under 180 is good. But for normal people, it's under 140. And I'm doing under 140 the way I'm eating. See? So what I'm doing is managing my diabetes and using my food like medicine. You see? That's what medicine do. Medicine manages you except medicine has side effects, right? But we got to take it. But with this food, there's no side effects. Using the food, there's no side effect. So if I can maintain this for a long period of time, you find my doctor always said, don't take no more medicine, right? Because I'm depending on the food as on the medicine. It didn't heal diabetic. You can't heal diabetes and stuff. I don't think you can heal that. But you know what's happening and you can control it. Because if I go back to eating normal without caring what I'm eating, it's going to flock right back up. So obviously it's not gone. But if I constantly eat a certain way, I manage it, the body will function as normal. And I'm using food to normalize my life, normalize my body function, normalize my kidney function, normalize my pancreas function, and normalize my blood sugar, normalize my pressure, normalize my acid reflux. Food, good food does it. All right? Well-balanced combination of food will do it for you too. All right? So that's it. I talk enough. I've been talking for a little while there. And until next time, subscribe. Help me out a little bit with the video, get the video out there, get people knowing. And let's fix diabetes, man. Let's get rid of type 2. It's massive. It's the biggest sickness in the whole wide world that leads to everything else. Let's get rid of it, man. You see what I'm telling you. Food can get rid of it. The same food that you got you it, same food can take it away. The same food that give you it, same food can take it away. It's because you were doing it wrong over the years. And if you do it right, you'll be all right. Right? So let's do it right. Let's do it right. Let's do it right. All right. Blessings, blessings. Come back and see what we're going to be eating again. All right. Take care. Thank you very much. Thanks for your support. And thanks for enjoying. And, talk about it. Help other people. All right. Let's do it. Thank you. Blessings, blessings.